That's crazy. Get it fixed here. Why you don't fuck with shit? Why you don't fuck with shit? So that's why you don't fuck with shit. Where you can at least see it. Get that shit to where you can at least see it, right? Maybe. Allegedly. Yeah. Talking about that for a while. See what that is. Could put a pick of Molly up in there. That would actually work. We'll pick a mall dog up in there. That would actually work. All right, let's do what we set out to do here, shall we? Jump in, see if we can get any. See where the hell we're at, what we're supposed to be doing here. We haven't played. Man, our mouse is a little sensitive. We haven't played Borderlands in a little bit. I'm screwing and doing, bitch. Ooh, she got a challenge complete. Nice. Come on. Burn that big fucker. Maybe even move it down the hill a little bit. Jesus. God damn. I'm gonna have to remember how to play this game. Which is odd, right? It should be like riding a bicycle. Playing this game should be like riding a bicycle. But yeah, I've been seeing a bunch about the movie that's coming out tomorrow. And everything, even from the people who I expected would like give it a pass because you know, it's probably going to have some shitty elements in it they would want. I've seen everybody panning that thing. Even people that I suspected would like the movie. It's some of the worst casting. I mean, honestly, that movie, Borderlands, the movie, and here's the thing: some of the people they put in it are really good actors. An actress is Cate Blanchett, for example. She's actually a good actress, but she was a horrible choice for Lilith. For a couple different reasons. Lilith was like 30. 32 in that game, in that movie, or shit, in this game. In Borderlands 3, she was like 32. Okay? She was even younger in the previous Borderlands games. Cate Blanchett is like a 55-year-old actress. 50-something. I'm 55's on top of my head. I could be wrong. I'll allow that I could be wrong by a year or two on her age or something. But yeah, she's way too old to be playing Lilith, and she looks it. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from her. It was just a horrible cast. Tannis happens to be probably my favorite character on Borderlands. They have like a 70-year-old Jamie Lee Curtis playing Tannis, who might have been might have been 40. I'm just like, yeah, it's just horrible, horrible casting choices. I mean, I'll give them. So, do we go here? Horns Valley. Okay, so yeah, we got to get to the Horns Valley. Let's go catch a ride. And yeah, I was kind of like, yeah, when they announced it, I was like, oh man, Borderlands. Yeah, that could be interesting, right? I mean, I'm not expecting the best movie ever made, but I mean, Jesus Christ, if you're doing a Borderlands. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, when they were first announcing the movie, I'm like, man, that, could be interesting. Again, I'm not expecting the greatest movie ever made, but I'm not expecting the greatest movie ever made. But I would appreciate some casting that actually makes sense if I'm going to spend my money on it. And, I mean, like I said, there's a couple of major casting issues. Apart from Kate Blanchett, who's at least 20 years older than Lilith, the character of Lilith. Even though Kate Blanchett, again, renowned actress, she's not for the part. I mean, it's just it's just kind of like some typical fucking shit casting. Like I said, Jamie Lee Curtis, horrible fucking choice for Tannis, my favorite character. So I'm a little biased on that one, and she's just a horrible choice. The girl who plays Tiny Tina is an amazing actress, good actress, but looks nothing like Tiny Tina. I have no fucking clue how I get out of here, where the fuck I'm going. I mean, is it even possible to be this bad at the game? I mean, legitimately. Yeah. 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 Dawns on me I had some fucking... Dawns on me I had a couple of issues with health. And here I go barreling ass in. Well, I say use all the resources at one's disposal. Take it as far as you can. Who else wants to fucking bite at it? Who else wants a fucking bite of it? Yeah, some of the worst goddamn casting in the history of film. But I will keep the old classic. Love the old classic Borderlands 2. Yeah, Borderlands 3, it was okay. Not great by any stretch. It really wasn't a worthy sequel to this game. I mean, objectively, it just was not a great game. Whereas this one had brought so much to the table. All right, so what we got? 28 by 13. Gonna be kind of hard to usurp that, right? Depending on what kind of damage we're looking for. Give that one a shot. Yeah, I'm liking my pistol. I like my old pistola. Yeah, yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, Borderlands. I'll just leave it at Borderlands 3 was not my cup. A lot of it was not my cup of tea, and I thought it was not really a good storyline. Yeah, jeez. Yeah. I mean, coming off of something as bold and drastic as Borderlands 2, you really couldn't, I mean, you really didn't have room to be fucking around, and they fucked around, found out. Because it really just was not that great of a game. And unfortunately, too, I had a lot of hope. I had a lot of thought. The pre-sequel had some promise, right? Because it's like, you know, you're actually seeing some shit, you know, some story, how the story builds, how we get to where we're at in Deuce, but, in the old Deuce, but no dice. Wasn't that great either. I will say the pre-sequel was probably, in some ways, it was probably better than 3. The only saving grace for 3 in that argument was the, you know, we had some of our old familiar cast. And yeah, I'm thinking, here's what I'm thinking. I don't have any fucking clue how to get over there. And I can't get through this area, right? Now, there's nothing to get to over there. What's interesting is I've been in this spot, I think, 12.5 times, right? At least 12.5 times. So yeah, it's kind of a looks like kind of a but do we dead end over here is my question, or do we go under? I mean, that is a valid question. All right, so we got to try to get over to here so we can make our exit to Three Horns Valley. Let's see if we can remember how to do it, folks. So we've got a little tunnel over here. I think we saw, right? Which I think we saw. You fucking piece of shit. Midge, calm your ass. Yeah, I don't know how to boost it. I don't remember how to boost it. Obviously, that's also part of the problem. Got to remember how to do a little booster. Little booster J Cogburn. God damn it, I didn't ask you to reset the key binding. Let me see the fucking key binding. Yeah, I wonder if it's the same boost. As sprint. All right, here we go. F. Wow. Odd choice. Tons of bitches want a bite of it. I'm handing it out today. I'm handing out free fucking samples, baby. We're handing out a few fucking free samples today, baby. Yeah, I have to admit to not being too impressed with what I've seen of the movie, man. It just looks like shit. I mean, again, the casting, I would not have cast, again, Cate Blanchett's an excellent actress, but I would not have cast her as a 30, maybe 34, 35-year-old woman, depending on which time frame they're claiming. They've got they got a 5'2" Roland. Which, I mean, again, Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart has some potential, right? Kevin Hart can be a funny cat. But a 5'2" Roland, I mean, goddamn, people, come on. Come on. What else we got in there? We've got again, the actress who's playing Tiny Tina. And I'm pretty sure I've seen her in one or two things that she was excellent in. I'm pretty sure I remember seeing something. It might have been a Disney. And she was good in it, right? So I'm thinking. But she's not. She looks nothing like Tiny Tina. Nothing. I mean, nothing. I mean, there's no. And what I saw of the trailer, she has none of the characteristics of Tiny Tina. Like none of the acting, none of the crazy personality. So that's a bust. I mean, even motherfuckers who would have been like head over heels with these casting choices, you would have thought. I mean, even they're panning the shit. They're like, even these shit, you know, even these shitters who love the Disney horse shit flops, you know, and try to apologize for Disney horse shit flops, Marvel flops, fucking Star Wars flops, whatever. Even they're panning it as like some of the shittiest casting they've seen. I mean, well, you can't even impress those hacks. Okay, so yeah, apparently we all right, so yeah, we could easily have gone back here, or we can just keep shooting on around here. Didn't realize how far we had come. Don't shit dog me, Johnny. Oh, yeah. I mean, you know you've lost the thread when these fucking woke Disney sycophants won't even buy into it. Alright, let's see what we got here. We're heading over here. We've got our custom objective. We're trying to rescue Roman. I mean, don't we kind of... Don't we kind of get in? God dang. Oh, I jumped on that. That's what it was. Don't we kind of get him rescued only to watch him get fucking taken away again? God damn fucking cock smoosh. Smoosh. Got smoosh. I had to go over and recharge. Yeah, you motherfuckers do. Smoosh. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, like I said, some of the worst casting in recent cinematic history, but yeah, I probably can remap that if I want to. We've got our 5'4" rolling, catch a job, catch a jab, catch a job. Yeah, we'll take it, fuck it.
Sanctuary. Might be able to turn everything back on if you activate that steam pump.
Yeah, we oh, what? Well. But that thing is broke as hell. Alright, so we got parts all over the damn place. We're talking like a few feet. No, we're talking out there. Look at all that damn money laying there. So yeah, I would like. I mean, I'll probably. Truth be told, I mean, I will probably watch that movie just to see how shitty it is. Obviously, I'm not going to pay to watch it, right? I mean, I'll catch it, you know, somewhere for free. I mean, I'm not going to pay good money to watch it, because again, it's just some of the shittiest fucking ass. And it's kind of, you know, and it was somewhat personal in the sense that, well, that's a big moan. Yeah, why don't you do the smart thing, asshole? Oh! Because smart's not our forte. Smart's not our fucking forte. But yeah, we would definitely. Go ahead and plug her in, baby. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having a piece of health. I know that. I said, would you like to have a piece of health? I said, I'd love to have a goddamn piece of health. But I don't have a piece of health. But I don't have a goddamn piece of health. I do not have a goddamn piece of health. Yeah, gotta have a little Borderlands 2 every now and again.
You streaming?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, I saw they were coming out with the Borderlands movie tomorrow, and I was like, man, that's some of the worst goddamn casting I've ever seen. Truthfully.
I had no idea that there was even a movie in the making.
Yeah, that's how fucking excited people are about it. Nobody even knew about it. But I mean, normally I would have been excited about a Borderlands movie. But yeah, I mean,
at least telling like a well-known story. Is it got Handsome Jack or anything?
I can't answer the Handsome Jack part. I know it has a 55-year-old actress who happens to be a good actress, but she's like 55 playing Lilith. A 70-year-old fucking Jamie Lee Curtis playing Tannis.
Lilith, isn't that the little girl?
No, Lilith is the siren chick.
Yeah,
the siren chick. But as far as Tiny Tina goes, they've got a girl, again, a good actress, but the wrong fucking fit for Tiny Tina by far. Has none of Tiny Tina's characteristics. I'm like, yeah, I mean, even people that would normally be rooting for that kind of horse shit are like, this doesn't look that good.
Who the fuck's Carol playing?
Huh?
Isn't that Carol from The Walking Dead? No.
No. She's Jamie Lee. She's been around a while. She's a known actress, but I mean, 70 fucking years old. I mean, yeah, it's ridiculous. And Tannis is like my favorite character, so that was even more shitty to me. I was like, damn.
Kevin Hart's playing Roland.
Yeah, they got a 5'4" Kevin fucking Roland. Yeah, I'm like, damn. Makes a lot of fucking sense. Oh, wait a minute. Am I supposed to? Okay. Yeah, I think I was supposed to do that.
Gina Gershon is fucking Moxie.
Yeah, now that one might work, right? Gina Gershon as Moxie might work. But yeah, because Moxie was probably mid 40s or something, and Gina Gershon's certainly older than that, but she could pull off Moxie. But the rest of it makes no fucking sense to me, casting wise. I mean, I guess Jack Black is fucking.
It comes out tomorrow. I'm guessing it's skipping the theaters.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, it probably won't be there long. I mean, they're not gonna make much money off of it. But yeah, Jack Black is Claptrap. I mean, that again, that might be okay. But yeah, I'm just like shit. There's no way in hell I'd pay good money to see that shit.
Yeah, it's all coming back to me. Borderlands was one that I only really got into because a girlfriend got into it, or was really into it. I tried playing the first one back on an Xbox 360, and I didn't really care for it.
I've always liked 1 and 2. Pre-sequel, not so much.
3 was the one
3
I probably
was
played the most, and I didn't really care for it.
Yeah, 3 was.
Yeah, after 2, it fell off, in my opinion.
I mean, honestly,
And then I tried to play Tiny Tina's Wonderland because I like the theme of it, but
Yep.
the levels, I refunded it before the 2 hours was up because the levels are just so goddamn linear.
yeah, I was totally like fucking disappointed with Tiny Tina's, and I tried to play that. We played 3. I mean, I remember beating 3, but I didn't like it nearly as well as 1 and 2 by a long stretch.
I like leveling up, and I like getting stronger guns, obviously, and getting like better characters. But making me beat the game 4 fucking times just to have the ability to level up to that level cap is bullshit.
I wasn't too big on. That's what we need a capacitor as well. Yeah, I wasn't too big on the pre-sequel, which I mean that one was not as horrible as some of the shit. But yeah, I could not, for whatever reason, could not get into the Tiny Tina thing. I wanted to, man, because it had a D&D theme, and it just wasn't there. It just wasn't Borderlands, I guess.
Didn't I have like the lowest amount of exotic drops out of any Borderlands?
I mean, possibly. I mean, in its defense, I mean, I guess it probably. I don't even know that it tried to sell itself as a traditional Borderlands title, or looter shooter title. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I so wanted that game to be a lot better than it was. And truthfully, I mean, I kind of got frustrated with it because I got on this one fucking fight I couldn't get off of, and that didn't help me like it anymore, right? Yeah, I'm kind of curious if we're gonna have Big Ellie in it. Who's gonna be playing Big Ellie? Because again, none of the other casting makes much sense. I don't. Yeah, I mean, to me, when I see what's his name, Kevin Hart. I mean, he looks really tiny. I don't know how tiny. I don't know what his height actually is. I'm guessing 5'4" or something. But yeah, that definitely makes no sense for Roland. I mean, he'll probably have some of the comedy stuff, right?
He's 5'5".
Okay, that makes sense. But even at that, when I think about Roland, it was a different kind of humor, right? It's a different kind of humor than what probably Kevin Hart would be. Just yeah, again, you can't expect perfection, right? And I would never expect it to be like a major Hollywood blockbuster, Academy Award winning film. But I mean, something about it has to make fucking sense to bring people in. I mean, I would think. I would think. But I mean, again, I've watched Hollywood implode now for many, many years, so.
Yeah, almost 20 years.
Yeah, I mean, well, I mean, at least the past decade, they've been ruining, beloved franchises. And I'm like, yeah, I just.
It's kind of hard to believe. It seems like 1999 was like peak filmmaking. It seems like they put a lot more effort into the quality of their movies, even though they had limited technology.
Yeah, well, right. Yeah, I mean, I guess I would have to argue that that's probably true to some extent. Like, I'm not going to say that, maybe even up to 2006, 2007, they still weren't trying.
Oh yeah, those were great.
But nice. Yeah, I would say as far as like you have to have fucking talent. It can't be all about preachy shit and shit nobody wants to see or hear. I mean, you have to actually have the good writing, good talent, good acting. All that has to be there. But yeah, I mean, there's there's exceptions to everything. I mean, there's been a couple things come out in the past 20 years that were actually pretty good stuff. But
yeah. All right. So here's 99. Obviously, it starts with episode 1, The Phantom Menace, which that's some bullshit. It grossed $430 million.
Phantom Menace.
Yeah, but that's just because people didn't realize how bad it sucked when it came out. They just watched it because it was Star Wars.
Well, I mean,
Sixth
yeah.
Sense, Austin Powers, A Spy Who Shagged Me, Toy Story 2, The Matrix, Tarzan, Big Daddy, The Mummy, Runaway Bride, Blair Witch Project, American Pie,
Yeah.
Pokemon, the first movie, Mewtwo Strikes Back, Deep Blue Sea, American Beauty, Stuart Little, The Green Mile, The Bone Collector, End of Days, Eyes Wide Shut.
And that's all in 99, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Sixth
South Park, Bigger,
Sense.
Longer, Uncut.
Oh, shit.
Goose Bigelow, Mel Gigolo. 8 Fight Club. A Bug's Life.
Jeez.
October Sky.
Oh, yeah.
Superstar.
October
Dog
Sky was a good one.
Baby Geniuses. Saving Private Ryan.
Yep.
Iron Giant. Bachelor. Galaxy Quest.
God damn.
Star Trek Insurrection. But yeah, like fucking great.
Yep. There was some good movie titles in there. Epic movie titles in some cases. Green Mile was excellent. Fucking Sixth Sense.
Rush Hour.
Yeah, Rush Hour.
I can't believe that there was actually a time. I mean, I can believe it. I lived through it. When fucking Austin Powers was like the biggest movie ever.
It was pretty big. Yeah, like I said, that shit was funny, and I mean, you can't find. I mean, unfortunately, and I think they're realizing this, is that they are going to have to bring back quality comedy. They want to get anyway. That means letting people say shit some people don't want to hear. I mean, that's just the reality of it. I mean, shit, like I said, man, having grown up watching fucking Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy, I can remember when comedy was actually comedy. And I mean, they were saying some very fucking, well, they were very fucking racist to white people, right? And I was sitting there, I was laughing the hardest of anybody. I mean, and I remember Eddie Murphy in the 80s. He was roasting everybody. The Wayans brothers, the fucking Living Collar and shit like that. I mean, those motherfuckers were roasting. I mean, they were toasting everybody. They didn't play favorites. I mean, it was funnier and shit. Everybody's butt hurt now. Too sensitive. Too sensitive. That's why I'm kind of glad I grew up in Gen Z, Gen X rather than. You can. There's plenty of it in there. I've got stuff coming here. It should be here about between 6 and 8. A bunch of groceries. Huh? Yeah, I just got some more. By the way, yeah, I'm streaming. But by the way, tomorrow we're gonna be out and about grabbing a few things. We'll talk about that here a little later.
Wait, are we doing park night or mine?
Yeah, we're gonna go down and do all that. School stuff, all that stuff. Auntie be coming over for
it
the.
is about that time, ain't it?
Yeah.
That was a short summer.
It has been, truthfully. I mean, that's hard to believe. Like, hard to believe, man. Like 2 months already that. Whoa!
Yeah, man. I was talking to my dad the other day, and it's like, dude, time is just flying by, especially whenever, like, your unit of measurement is a paycheck.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's like, there goes 2 weeks. Well, there goes 2 weeks. Well, there goes 2 weeks. Hey, look, it's August already.
Yeah. When you're measuring everything by the paychecks and weekends, like you're living for the weekend, or whenever your day off is. Typically, that's a lot of people. That's weekend, right? Yeah. And I'll be honest. I remember my mom. I remember like it was yesterday. My mom saying, "Man, you're turning 16. It's all downhill from here." And I mean, she was 40, I was 16, and she's like, once you hit 16, man, it'll fly by. 21, 18, 20, 21, whatever, and then 25. Before you know it, you're fucking 40. Yeah, that's. I'm 51, and it seemed like only yesterday she was telling me that. So yeah, I can definitely get that.
There's a common theory about that. It's like, remember being like 6 years old and it's summer break and you had 3 months to, 10 weeks, 10, 11 weeks or whatever it was. And that just seemed like so much time and anything was possible.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All right, let me pause here 1 second. All right, let's see here. But no, it flies by, man. Like, truthfully.
So the theory goes, so let's say you're 6 years old. We'll just do crude math here. That's 312 weeks. And let's say you had 12 weeks off. So that's like a 26th of your entire life you're not in school, the amount of time so far.
Yeah.
But whenever you're 30, 32, 50, that amount of time you have more time to base time off of. And that's why it seems like a day goes by faster, or an 8-hour shift at work goes by faster, because 8 hours of school felt like for fucking ever.
Yeah. I mean, and like the summer, actually, when I remember being a kid, and And I think it was, I mean, you know, I think it was things were a little bit different for me anyway because my summer always was around. We always got out around the 8th of June. I remember typically we were off school around the 8th of June. We never went back, to my knowledge, we never went back to school until around September 1st. Like, we didn't go back middle of August. We didn't go back first, second week of August. We went back, like, September 1st. And we got out
See, we
about
went back,
somewhere around the first week of June.
we always got out in late May, right around my birthday.
Yeah.
And that's why we went back mid-August.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I kind of remember that too, and that yeah, it's been the case for the kids a lot, but that's kind of what I remember was like around 8th of June, your summer starts, and you go back to school around September 1st. And to me, I mean, it seemed like we had forever at times, but that was, you know, that's the foolishness of you know, you don't have any responsibilities. You're just laying around the fucking house as a kid. You know, I mean, I had a river to go fish in, and I mean, I was just having some, you know, had my own little paradise there. Never even fucking remotely understood how good I had it as a kid. Until, until of course I became an adult. I had no concept of how good I had it. But yeah. Yeah, but it seemed like it lasted long enough. Like, of course you're always, you know, hated to see summer end. I wasn't a big fan of school, honestly. So, I mean, it just wasn't that, wasn't something I really loved.
I never really minded school, and the reason being is where we lived. Like, all I had to do was sit around by myself most of the time and play games. Yeah, sometimes I go to grandma's for like a week or two and, you know, get to hang out with the kids at the pool. And every so often, you know, run up the road, play with the Mullins kids and that type of shit. But a majority of the time was just like sitting there by myself doing basically what I'm fucking doing now. Stuck in the middle of nowhere, nobody around. Video games.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't have a whole lot going on, then yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
Then school comes around, it's like, oh, sweet, human interaction again.
Got something to fucking do, yeah. Yeah, I mean, and two, I mean, I'm sure, you know, some of it has to do with, you know, the home life, like, you know, I mean, like I said, even good, you know, situations, sometimes you're gonna be like, yeah, kind of get away from mom and dad's rules a little bit. Yeah, at least for a while, you know. Yeah. I mean, in my case, I guess good, bad, or indifferent. It seemed like my my mom. You've accepted a failable mission. Okay. Yeah, my mom. You know, she wasn't like, she was strict in many ways, but she wasn't an overseer. I mean, she wasn't constantly involved. The time I was, you know, certainly the time I was a teenager, like with my everyday activities. So I could do whatever the hell I wanted to in a lot of ways, you know, 13, 14, 15 years old. And then obviously once you're able to drive, who the fuck wants to be in school? Like, and Doombreaker can tell you this, like, he and I and a couple of our other friends, you know, we would be going, I mean, fucking 16 years old, man. We were hanging out in bars and shit, shooting pool and drinking beer and shit. Shit I definitely wouldn't want for my kids, right? But, yeah, just a different, you know, situation. It was a totally different situation. It can't even really be described. Yeah, I mean, on a Thursday night, you know, you're in high school, but you're hanging out with, you know, and you got to access your mom's car and you're just hanging out till fucking midnight somewhere. Who the fuck wants to go to school?
You are running out of time, my dude.
What is it?
I said you're running out of time. You got 20
I didn't even realize I was on a timed mission. Yeah, it said failable. I probably should have been paying attention, right?
Looks like that gave you a couple of seconds.
Yeah, they pick. Apparently, they give you some back. Be one over here, someplace. Don't jump in the wrong fucking hole, baby. Looks like that one's on the next level. I have even one below me or something. Ah, damn, so close. Damn, I can't believe that was 20 seconds.
They gave you a minute and a
Interesting.
half, and you stopped in the road and we're talking for a minute of it.
Yeah, well, I didn't even realize. Yeah, I didn't even realize the mission started or any of that shit. Wasn't even paying attention, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, we never really did like family vacations or anything whenever I was a kid. I went to the beach once with
What's baby?
my grandma, grandpa, and cousins. I went to the beach once with my dad and my grandma, and then Dad, Derek, and I went camping once. I think that's like
Nice.
the only time we did vacations. It was 3 times. And if there's any others, I was too young to remember.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember like the highlight, like same like I remember like some good fishing trips. One in particular, we went to Lake Erie. That was a great fishing trip. That would have happened, right out. I mean, I think I was maybe out of school for 2 weeks that year, and went to. I mean, I remember going to Lake Erie, and we used to do shit like that from time to time. The biggest thing that I remember, like, and one of the most fun, I'm talking time I turned 13 or so, was going to the fair, West Virginia Fair up there with my stepdad's mom had a place up there, and we would go to the fair every year, and we'd stay up there for, a week and a half, and that was always a blast. And yeah. Huh. The beach, Myrtle Beach, things like that. Did that a few times. Things like Carowinds, we did that a few times. I'll be honest, I wasn't huge on amusement parks. Like, they didn't really thrill me that much. But
That's a funny way of saying you're scared of shit or roller coasters.
yeah, pretty much. They didn't thrill me, so I'm scared shitless. That's probably a better way to put it in a lot of ways. But yeah, I mean, just normal shit like that. But we didn't take like tons of vacations or trips. But yeah, we had some memorable ones. Like I said, I remember the beach several times. Carowinds and some good fishing trips. But I always, for a while, the highlight was going to the fair. That was a good way to cap off the year. Right before going back to school.
Bunch of fried fucking foods. Girls
Yeah.
walked around in fucking Daisy Dukes.
Yeah. For me, part of that, again, she was on the fair committee. She had a big old place up there, big old farm and shit. So, I mean, it was a fucking blast. But the thing for me was, and she got all these free tickets to all the concerts. Well, and I was a major country fan, my early teens and mid-teens, and love it, that's my favorite genre of music. But she would be getting all these concerts, she'd get like 4 to 6 concert tickets for every one of them, or might even been more than that. It was, I mean, I know a bunch of us were going, 4 to 6 of us anyway. And, but every concert. And that's back when the fair, we're talking the 80s, that's back when the fair actually had fucking primo, talent coming. That was kind of the height of its popularity, in my opinion. But yeah, it was always a fun time, just hanging out at the fair and shit like that. Probably, yeah, that's probably a time, everybody talks about if you had an opportunity. Yeah, obviously you would you know, number one, you'd love to go back and see people maybe that aren't around anymore. But what time period would you like to go back to visit? That might be mine. You know, teenage, you know, 13, 14, 15 at the fair. Had four-wheelers and shit to ride, and I mean, yeah, it was a good time. Good time. But time flies, boys. Time flies. You'd be surprised. Yeah, well, how old are you, Alan? You're already, what, 30?
Yeah.
My God, I can remember when Alan was... Hell, I remember when Alan was still in high school. How old are you now? 28, 29? Get chow on us or mute yourself. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, hell, I remember when you were 7, dude. I met you when you were 7.
Yeah. I remember. I remember you guys getting married, and I was outside with a stick beating all the bark off that fucking tree.
Yeah, I vaguely remember something like that, but I think I first met you. I want to say like I'd come up and I'd met your grandma and grandpa, which again I knew your grandpa by reputation because my mom. We were close to his family. We'd never met him, or I'd never met him until that time, but we were close to his family, right? But anyway, I remember coming up and meeting them, and then at one point, yeah, I got to do the mail thing. So it was like your 7th birthday party or something, and that's what I remember. Damn it, I needed health and didn't get it.
You gotta pick up the package first.
Oh, okay. Well, I got time to get health then. Yeah, I remember it was something like your 7th birthday or 8th birthday or some shit like that. And
That would have been a good one. I should have got a Nintendo 64 on that one. Maybe it was my 6th birthday.
yeah, I can't honestly. I don't remember for sure about that. Oh yeah, you're not healed up. Heal up.
I think I had the 64 in '98, so yeah, it would have been 6.
Nice. Wow, you got a bunch of shit on you yourself too, by the way. Yeah, I remember that like it was yesterday, but that was fucking 25 years ago. It flies, dude. It flies. Allegedly. I don't know that that's true. Yeah, fuck it. I'm just going to keep what I got at the moment. Any class mods do not apply to me. I don't give a shit about. Use those, I guess. Shields that do not matter. Fuck them. Alright, so let's, and let's see if we need any ammo. We do. I don't have any rockets. We've got plenty of grenades. So we got to pick up the package. We got to get the package delivered. Which technically we should have enough time to do, right?
Yeah,
But
you
yeah.
don't spend a minute in the road talking.
But yeah, I remember that. I remember that's when I remember coming to your birthday party. That's probably the first time I really met, you know, everybody else besides your grandma and grandpa. And you're already what, 32?
32.
God damn. Case in point, time flies.
Yep. It's funny. I was out with my dad. We were out and about. I was bored, and I was like, "Hey, man, I'll treat you to dinner." So we would go bar hopping. We stop. I think we went to Longhorn first, had a drink.
Yeah.
Then went over to Brickside. Then we went up to Meagers, and then we went to B Dubs. Yeah, then we went to B-dubs. So we stopped in like different places, and went to high school with one of the bartenders there at Longhorn.
Ah,
And I was sitting there, I was thinking about it. It's like, it's hard to rationalize that it's been like 16 years
yeah.
since we were in gym class together.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
She's
yeah.
married now, has a kid. I was sitting there, I was talking to her, I was like, what happened to your ass? And she's like, I guess I just don't do gymnastics anymore. Why did you say that to me? I was like, I don't know. And then she comes back, she's like, damn you, Garrett. I was like, oh, I got you thinking about it now, didn't I? She's like, motherfucker. All self-conscious and shit.
That's what I wanted to see. Unfortunately, you're fired.
Pretty funny.
Dino's recovered enough to get back on his route. I haven't recovered. You just duct taped my legs.
Yeah, it's
with these
been
pogo sticks.
14
Says
years
it's
since
the way
high
it
school.
is. Anyway, kid, your severance is in the mail.
14 years, huh?
And I still have nightmares about that shit. I have nightmares all the time where it's like I have to go back to college and pass an exam to like get my degree back because I'm
Something
at risk
fucked
of
up.
losing my somebody fucked up and I'm at risk of losing my job because I don't have an honored degree anymore. But I can't stop working, and like I'm always working when I'm supposed to be in class, and then I can't remember my fucking locker number, and
Wow.
I wake up and it's like, you know, it's a really good night of rest whenever you're dreaming about work and fucking school all over again. You know you're really getting quality rest.
You know you getting old, too?
Can't remember fucking locker combinations. Don't even know the subject matter or what the test is.
Oh,
Late. Can't find my class.
yeah, I mean, those are some crazy problems to have, but yeah, I wasn't, you know, I didn't have a, I mean, I'll just say I didn't have a good school experience in the sense that we moved all the time. I mean, we moved all the time. It seemed like, and, I was never in any one school for any good period of time. And, you know, literally as soon as I would get like, yeah, I don't know, I guess it's silly the one. As soon as I would get to the point where it was like, okay, you're making friends, or, you know, you're getting comfortable with the place, you know, you kind of been here a couple of years, so, you know, you're getting really settled in, it'd be an uprooting situation. So, yeah, that happened quite a few times. Of course, I was an angry, fucking, chubby kid. And school just was not a pleasant time in many ways. I really just I couldn't wait to fucking get out of there. But, looking back, or looking now, I'd be like, I wouldn't mind having another shot at that. Wouldn't mind having another shot at it.
Seems to be around. Just drive up and honk your horn. Maybe this won't be so hard after
I
all.
bet I don't know if I can horn honk this one. Okay. Well, they just told me how I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm open to
Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna
Summer's
let me.
already over for the kids.
They gonna let me in for this one?
That don't look like one of our technicals.
Nah, it don't look like it.
For a hostage. Get 'em.
How many more semesters has Bryman got?
Good question.
He should be like 2 or 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's probably down to about 2 or so. Get the fuck out of that car before it blows on you, goddammit. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe 2 or 3. Well, I was thinking that, but then again, I was thinking that when we talked about it the other day. God damn, what is fucking hitting me? Yeah, you're dying here. You're dying here. There's no way you're gonna get up for there in time to melt anybody. But I keep forgetting he's not taking full-time classes. Like, he's taking
Right.
only part-time classes. So
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be a little longer for him. I know he's working with Berkshire Hathaway actually to get in with them. So I was excited about that. That's a real estate thing. Oh, what's his name? Warren Buffett's real estate company. God damn! I think you're going to need the Vic.
Door with him?
What is it?
You said Brian got his foot in the door with him?
Yeah, yeah. Yep, I think that could be a really good opportunity for him.
He's got the personality for it.
Yeah, I think he'd do great. I think he truthfully would do great himself. And that definitely is not a job for everybody. I mean, it's tough. You gotta have a personality. You gotta have. Well, I mean, you have to have. It takes a couple things. You have to have personality. You have to have some discipline. You have to have some ambition. I mean, those things all have to mesh.
And you got to get used to being told no a lot.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of rejection in sales. That's for sure.
Yeah, I don't care that much. Like, my neighbors, they got into selling insurance and stuff, and I guess they're doing okay at it. Nothing great. It's like, guys, if you're trying to sell insurance, you got to get out of fucking rural ass West Virginia. You need to get the fucking PA, whether you walk more people when you're not traveling as much and all this other type of shit, you know.
And the blood on the windshield.
But yeah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't sell a product I don't truly believe in. I mean, of course, everybody believes in houses, but I don't want to fuck somebody over so I get more money.
Yeah,
Okay,
well,
yeah, you can afford it, and you know, you got the money to pay for it in cash or whatever. That's great, awesome. But I hate to sell you this $400,000 home that's actually only worth $190,000.
yeah, I think right now, like this particular moment in time, and obviously that happens. You know, you get better market times than others. I think we're in kind of a bit of a downturn because of the fucking interest rates and shit like that. It's a horrible time to be trying to buy a house. Hell, horrible time, truthfully, to be trying to buy a car or anything. Things everybody needs, right? But still a bad time for it.
I got hit with a 15.4% interest rate just because my credit sucked ass. That same dealership, they were doing 0.3% on brand new Subarus.
Damn it!
Yeah.
I didn't qualify for that. So I was like, well, I guess I'll take the 4-year older car with only 19,000 miles on it for 16 grand less. And pay the extra.
Fucking cover, bitch. Yeah, you know, like I said, I don't know how anybody fucking buy even used cars right now are fucking through the roof. Damn, look at that shotgun sniping.
Yeah, with my trade and my down deposit, I walked out and I still had fucking 20,000. I did 10% down and got like 25 on my trade.
Next!
Reload, bitch. Jeez. Alright, so I gotta do a specific. And for that, we gotta talk to Big Alice. We gotta talk to Big Alice. Yeah, I'm kind of curious who they got to play Big Ellie, too. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, like I said, I don't think the casting is going to make it a shitty film for the most part. For people who Like if you're just a casual fucking movie watcher, you might not know any better. That you know, you see a fucking sawed off Roland, you see a sawed off Roland or a fucking Tiny Tina who looks absolutely positively nothing like Tiny Tina. You might not know any better. But if you play the game, and especially if you like the game, you're not going to like the fucking movie. I mean, that's just, generally speaking, that's going to be the case.
I think the only one that come out recently that did the fan service was Fallout, right? Everything else based on video games has been hogwash.
I think Fallout did pretty good on that. Interestingly enough, I mean, there's only been like, I could be wrong about this. I'm trying to think about this carefully, but I'm thinking that over the past 6-7 months, most of this year, there's only been 2 major studio films that didn't really flop, and that was obviously Daredevil and Wolverine, very, very recent films. Yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine. And the other one is another Disney film, the one about the little emotions or feelings or whatever it's called. I keep forgetting what that's called, but I'm pretty sure that one was not a total, you know, I'm pretty sure that actually made money.
Inside Out.
What's it called?
Inside Out, maybe.
Oh, yeah, Inside Out 2. Yeah, that's the one. But I was trying to think if there was anything else, but nothing's really coming to mind that what you know that's been a major blockbuster movie or a major studio movie that wasn't also kind of a flop.
Oh yeah, I guess that one was last year. I was thinking Leo. Leo did pretty good, but that was last year, and it.
Well, yeah, I mean Barbie. I mean they had Barbie last year. They had Oppenheimer.
John Wick 4.
Yeah, John Wick. That's going to be dependable.
Man, I love me some John Wick, but I kind of feel the same way about it as I do The Matrix. They should have stopped after the first one.
Well, and I don't know about, for example, the
That was awesome.
the new Quiet Place.
It was okay.
I mean that one might be doing good. I'm not sure about that one.
I'm not going to apologize
It was
for
okay.
what I said, but it's not safe out there.
Name's Ellie. My brother Scooter told me you was coming. Don't get many visitors around here, especially not one so cute. Trying to rescue your pal Roland from the dam, huh? I bet you could fool those bloodshots if you drove up in one of their custom trucks. I got one.
Yeah, let's do it.
You know what I hate about The Quiet Place?
Crushed with the driver still inside.
Have you seen the 1 and 2?
My bad. Well, I got a vanilla technique.
I've seen one. I haven't seen 2 actually.
Just gotta know
Okay,
enough
so you
to know
know,
bandits' trimmings, spikes, blood, skull,
in the
that
first
kind
one,
of
did
thing.
it talk about like
Probably
their
something with
weakness to
around
water
here.
and how they can't swim?
Yeah, so I vaguely remember that.
Okay. So how the fuck are these aliens going to live on a goddamn asteroid flying through space for who knows how fucking long with virtually zero atmosphere, and then they hop in a fucking puddle of water and drown in 20 seconds?
Yeah, that's an odd one.
If you can fucking hold air in your carapace to travel through space for fucking thousands, tens of thousands of years, I'm pretty sure you can hold your breath underwater and walk on the fucking seafloor.
Well, so I mean, I wonder if the idea is because they have been deprived of water so long, it's fucks with their breathing or something. I mean, kind of like, I mean, we can spend amount of time in water, but not a whole lot, right?
Yeah, but if you can hold your breath for 10,000 years as you fly through space on a fucking rock,
Yeah.
you can hold your breath longer than fucking 20 seconds in water.
Okay, so we know, yeah, so it's air we know they were deprived of, mostly.
Unless somehow they're living in a hollowed out fucking asteroid and there was a limited atmosphere in it. But Yeah, that just didn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, well,
Unless,
yeah,
like,
some of it
their-
doesn't.
Unless their biology is such that they can't keep water out of their internal organs and it leaks in and fucking drowns them. I guess that would make sense.
Yeah, they're not waterproof, I guess. Like old iPhone or something, if you submerged it, fucking destroyed it. Oh, wow. That's pretty interesting how they wound up.
You watch the Tomorrow War?
I did, yeah.
That one was a surprisingly good movie.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Actually, I do like that guy. Old Star Lord, I forget the Chris something. Chris
Pratt.
Pratt, yeah, Pratt. Yeah, he's a pretty good actor. I really liked him in surprisingly, I surprised how much I actually like fucking
Almost got abandoned. Roland can handle whatever the bloodshots dish out, but
Parks and Rec and The Office. This is two of them I actually do like. Oh, wait a minute, I gotta protect the caravan.
Yeah, dude, I love Parks and Rec. Fucking Ron Swanson. I love me some Ron Swanson.
Yeah, he's funnier than hell. And ironically right about a lot of things. Now, of course, the fucking actual actor, he's fucking leftist as hell, but the character Ron Swanson's right about a few things. If I'm supposed to be, I guess you get the, can you take this at any time? I don't remember how this works. God damn you. God damn you. Shit, why do you keep getting out for like that? You may have to put the fucking car in front of the caravan, maybe.
Hey, it looks like there's loot on its roof, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to. Ah, you fucking bitch. So obviously you can't wing it.
Checking for any excess limbs before continuing your adventure.
I think I got some points to speak.
Yeah, so yeah, I think they should have ended John Wick after the first movie. I think they also should have done the same for The Matrix. Like Matrix 2 and 3, in my opinion, they just kind of changed the whole vibe of the movie itself.
Yeah, I haven't actually seen the fourth one. I do need to watch that one.
Resurrection, it's okay.
I did, however, watch the hotel show on Prime, I guess
the
it was.
Continental.
Yeah, the Continental.
I haven't even seen that one yet.
God damn, you can't take on fucking shit like this without a fucking vehicle, dude. What are you doing? Stand over here fucking brand new fucking bullshitting.
Was the Continental any good? It was only like 4 episodes, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was kind of, I think it was kind of short. Yeah, it wasn't, I mean, it wasn't bad. Wasn't horrible.
It follows Winston
Yeah, yeah,
in the early days.
yeah. How he basically set it up and everything. Come on, give me a fucking trig. Yeah, it wasn't bad. Like I said, I was surprised how. Well, I don't know if I was surprised. I guess I kind of expected it to be good. Yeah, it wasn't bad. And I kind of just recently had gotten into that, like the past year or so, the John Wick series.
Yeah, I think John Wick was out for like a couple of years, and my dad's like, dude, you have to watch this movie. You'll love it. I was like, yeah. And then I watched it. I was just like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of how I am with shit. Like, I've been that way for a long time. Like, I'll see something like, it's not going to be as good as XYZ, particularly if it's some kind of fucking sequel. Or I was never, like, uber sold on, what's his name, as an actor. But, yeah, he's an action hero, man. He's not an actor, right? He's an action hero.
Who, Keanu?
Keanu.
I
But yeah,
really
I'm
liked
like,
his- you know, there's very few movies that he's done that I didn't enjoy.
and you know, when it
the-
comes down to it, I'm the same way. Like, you know, if I look back on it, it's like, like there's been a couple actors like I'm not really a fan of theirs. Now I look back, I'm like, are you sure? Because you've liked a lot of their shit,
Right.
or a lot of
I mean,
shit
you
they
got,
were in.
Point Blank, that was a fucking classic. It had Keanu in it. Fucking The Devil's Advocate, that was a great one. Constantine was great.
Yeah, the Matrix stuff, and then now the John Wick stuff. I mean, yeah, there's, you know,
There's this one that he did. It was called Knock Knock, and that one was pretty funny. It's like a psychological thriller, but it had its funny moments.
I'll tell you another actor kind of like that. I never was a big fan of fucking Ryan Reynolds. At least I thought I wasn't. And I'm like, yeah, you've liked him in several things. Like, there's only a couple things I've seen him in that I thought were like tremendously horrible. I didn't care for the Green Lantern,
I don't
which
think anybody did.
which nobody did, right? Seemed like there was something else he was in. And I'm like, but then I was like, and I would say that I'm like, yeah, I don't really care for. I think he was. What's ironic is he was in Blade as Deadpool, but he really looked nothing like Deadpool. I remember that too.
No, in Blade he was Hannibal.
Are you sure?
Yeah, in Wolverine Origins he was Wade Wilson.
That's what it was. Yeah. You're
Yeah,
right.
in Blade 3 he played Hannibal King.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Origins. Yeah, I knew it was one of them. I was like, yeah, he looks nothing like fucking.
Well, he was also the Weapon X. Like, that was Ryan Reynolds when he's all Deadpool super weapon, you know, stitched together with his mouth sewn shut.
Yeah. So and it's like, yeah, he's really not. I mean, the Green Lantern thing was a fucking total disappointment, but again, not all his fault. For whatever reason, DC can't really pull off too many good films. I mean, obviously the Batman thing they've had some success with.
DC, their fucking animated films are top notch.
Yeah, they make some good animated. Yeah.
If you haven't watched them, you should watch Trouble on Infinite Earths.
Yeah,
I
I've
think
watched.
there's one-
Yeah, I've watched a bunch of that DC animated stuff.
Yeah, I think they've got 1 and 2, and they're coming out with 3, or maybe the third one's out. But it's like it's another kind of Flashpoint-esque storytelling. I've really enjoyed their animated stuff, like Doomsday and.
Yeah, I like the. I actually liked the Batman animated series from like '92. That was great. That was, I mean, that was
Oh, man.
really good.
If you haven't seen it, you have to watch a couple episodes of it. Batman the Brave and the Bold.
Oh, I absolutely love Brave and the Bold.
Dude, it's like it's just a funny version of Batman. you
Yeah,
know?
it's kind of honestly, it's kind of one of my favorite things because they do. I mean, they do mash up so many fucking different villains and shit. A lot of obscure stuff. And then they'll pair him up with obscure heroes a lot of times, and other actual people you know of. But then there's some obscure ones, and you're like, damn, that's or people that haven't been seen in 50, 60 years. Yeah, I like Brave and the Bold a lot.
That's probably my favorite animated Batman.
Another challenge completed.
Yeah, I would say that was probably Vivian's first real, like as a baby, that was probably her first introduction to cartoons. Would have been Batman Brave and the Bold, and probably Teen Titans. Pretty sure that those two were in the mix.
Teen Titans is also a very, very good cartoon. It's almost anime-esque, but I think it falls more into the cartoon.
Yeah, it's definitely top notch. That one.
You ever watch Avatar: The Last Airbender?
No.
Oh man, that's another really good one.
I know what. Yeah, I know
doing
what it
an
is. I've
anime.
never watched it.
Yeah, for Nickelodeon doing an anime, it was really, really good.
I was still looking for one more piece of equipment. It looks like. Yeah, Batman Brave and the Bold, the Teen Titans was really, really well done. I really like that theme song of theirs too. Amazingly catchy. The interesting thing about what you call it, Ahsoka, the TV show, which out of all of it, like that was not out of all the shit versions of Star Wars series that are coming out. I think probably I had the most hope maybe for the most hope and least disappointment maybe out of Ahsoka, and that theme song, or well, what? No, I'm sorry, it wasn't theme song. It was like the moment where they introduce fucking shit, I'm drawing a blank on her name already, but yeah, it's that important. The Mandalorian chick, Sabine. The moment they introduce Sabine, she's driving down this. She's on this motorcycle thing. She's driving down this like long road, and they start that song, and it reminded me of that Teen Titans, that Japanese Teen Titans song. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, pretty cool.
And you cannot find that last vehicle part.
There he is. He found me.
Just bring him back and we'll get you rolling.
Oh, we got it already. Okay. Picked it up, sitting in the car. Ooh, they're gonna tear me up. Damn. Yep. I was insta-kill. That was some insta-kill shit there.
You got splatted.
Okay.
Hyperion wish to thank you for your attempts to overthrow us.
Yeah.
Numerous deaths you suffered during your revenge quest have brought in considerable profits.
Yeah, and I'll tell you another one that I hadn't watched until last year, even though I was aware of it, was the Equalizer movies. All of those have been good.
Yeah. Wasn't there a new one that had come out here recently?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, possibly. I need to check on that.
I think it was Equalizer 3 came out.
Well, no, yeah, I've seen all three. And yeah, it probably come out last year is what I was thinking sometime. But I had gotten into it and John Wick around the same time. I watched those. I was like, yeah, you were missing. Yeah, you've been missing something, man. Some good action movies. And of course, the epitome of, you know, shoot 'em up action, high explosive, energetic, fucking geriatric old guy action films are the those Sylvester Stallone with all the fucking different people in them. The Expendables, yeah. Yeah, I've seen all those. Those are really like fun. They're just fun films. Like, yeah, you got some high octane.
I like Jason Statham as an actor. He, I don't think there's anything he's done that I didn't care for.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty good in them. Yeah, he's good in those. And I've seen him in a handful of other things. Actually, him and Aubrey Plaza were in a movie here recently that was not too bad, action movie. I was trying to remember the name of it, but the name escapes me. But yeah, him and her were. I don't know. There's something about her, that Aubrey Plaza chick from Parks and Recreation.
Operation Fortune.
That's it. Yeah, Operation Fortune. Yeah, I kind of liked it. It wasn't like the best, you know, action film I've ever seen, but it wasn't bad.
I've seen that one. It's okay.
But yeah, there's just something about Aubrey Plaza. I don't know. She's quirky,
The resting bitch face, and it looks like she just looks right through you.
Right, quirky. Like you could never possibly. There's no fucking conceivable way you could ever please that woman.
Yeah, I'll be
There's
right
just
back.
something about her.
All right, looking good. Now we just gotta get in the capture ride system. Have you seen those?
Well, we got Big L.
Hold up, me. I think they're trying to mock me or something. But that design is badass. Could you scrap some of their cars and bring me a few of those ornaments?
Oh, okay. Now wait a minute. Don't I get the new truck? Maybe she's still working on it.
Now grab the ornament. My mom Moxie always told me if I swing down, then it takes more money. Shows what she knows. I got these boys bending over backwards just to get my attention. I don't have to do nothing.
Where the fuck did it go?
You're at 1 of 6.
This all kind of reminds me why I came out here in the first place.
Ah.
Lived in
Now I
Sanctuary
got 2 of
for
6.
a while, but Moxie kept hassling me about working for her, putting on makeup, losing weight. I just got sick of her nagging and came out here to make it on my own. That, and I was worried Scooter might have a crush on me.
Ha! Scooter might have a crush on me.
Well, all I'm gonna say is, if this is like an arid desert and, you know, there's not a lot of resources going around, maybe you do want to stick around one that big because she knows where the food's at.
Hell yeah.
Look at that design. Like an eagle soaring
And just
Hell
hope to
yeah.
God, and hope to God she's not eating people.
Right.
kick-ass rack.
Hope to God you ain't on the menu. Oh. Give it up, motherfucker.
You got enough ornaments. Come back and help me put 'em up.
Yeah, like I said, I like old Borderlands 2, and obviously it was at the peak of its popularity. They had really good writing. What's interesting is the woman who voices Tiny Tina in the film, or shit, in the games. Her brother is actually the writer for this Borderlands 2. So yeah, interesting mashup. And they are funny as hell. They had a little skit show. I don't think they do them anymore on YouTube. It was called "Hey Ash, What You Playing?" And
Check it out.
yeah, her brother was the writer on this game. She voices Tiny Tina, and I mean they were fucking amazing with their skits. The dad, you got to look for the one that, like the rock band thing.
Hey, Ash, what you playing? Rock Band?
Yeah, I think it is Rock Band. Yeah,
All right, I see it. 12 years ago.
they've been. Yeah, it was a while back.
People are gonna see that when they come in.
Fucking dad's hilarious in that shit.
It's the place to catch a ride.
Hot.
That one's looking good.
All right. I'm smelling me some bacon and eggs in there or something. Somebody in there cooking.
Hell of a day.
I'm just in it for the
I'm
pussy.
just in it for the pussy. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Alright, so let's see if we can put together our new catch around.
I'm just in it for the pussy.
Yeah,
Wearing a
that
white
sold
t-shirt.
it. That sold it.
Wearing a white t-shirt with a fucking crudely drawn anarchy symbol
Yep.
and text below it saying, fuck the man.
Yeah, like I said, that was fucking original, fucking funny shit.
Now that looks like the car of a psycho murderer. I'm digging it. Get back to the Bloodshot Dam and try honking your way in again.
And we only do the one Creed song.
The shit ain't even plugged in. Well, like I said, some of the skits they had were fucking over the top.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
That looks like one of ours. Let him in while I try to get Hyperion back on the horn.
You guys went out the other night, got you a beer, hung out. Is that what you're talking about? The chick you ran into from high school?
Yeah.
Trick! Kill him!
Yeah, when was that? Well, that was like Sunday, right?
Yeah, I believe it was Sunday.
We got an intruder!
Yeah, I remember we were,
Talking on the phone a little bit.
yeah, we were sitting there bullshit. Movie looks awful. We'll stick to the fucking game. Bad Maud is Merry Midgets.
Watch out, they got a badass.
Oh, shit. God dang. Oh, wait a minute. You might be able to kill one of his midgets. Kill this little fucking midget. Kill this little fucking midget. God damn it. Ah. Yeah, they did quite a number of those fucking, hey Ash, what's your plans? Some of them were really fucking comic genius. Some of them were fucking worthless as hell.
Future endeavor.
Jump, motherfucker! Jesus Christ, I'm flying like a motherfucker in this son of a bitch. Woo! This motherfucker serious? Ah, damn. Jesus Christ. Gonna pin me in right here. They couldn't stand the fact I was gonna get over here to my vehicle. Or am I? Or am I? Woo! Mm-hmm.
So I was looking at this girl and I was like, man, I've seen her somewhere. I mean, obviously these videos are like older,
No.
but she's oh, I have to look it up what the name of the show is. I found it because I watched like every episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and Mac has a show.
Yeah, she's probably been in some
Well, she's
mainstream
also,
shit.
yeah. Well, it's not even mainstream. It's like an Apple TV thing. I forget what it's called.
Ah, dang. Of course, I'm fucking out of ammo and shit. God damn it. Oh, God damn it.
Oh, it's called Mythic Quest, and she's a character in that show.
The Hyperion Corporation is short.
It's all right. This show, Mythic Quest, it just stresses me out.
What's it about?
'Cause it's about this guy. It's the guy who played Mac in It's Always Sunny, and he's like a millionaire visionary for this gaming company.
Okay.
And he's got this partner, and she's just like really good at coding, and she builds the games. He thinks about the game, and then she builds what he's thinking.
Gotcha.
But him and his partner, they just fight all the fucking time. And it's not really so much about the video game, but like office politics and these two main characters' dynamic.
Yeah.
And it's just stressful. Let's listen to him fucking bitch and fight and whine and cry all the fucking time. It's stressful. It stresses me. But I did watch all 3 seasons. Riddle me that. Riddle me that one.
Sounds pretty good,
Sometimes we
man.
do things that sometimes we do
Run,
things that-
motherfucker! I'm gonna give it to you, motherfucker. I'm gonna give it to you, motherfucker. And it's called, what's it called again?
Mythic Quest.
Mythic Quest. Check that one out.
I mean, it's funny. It has its moments, but god damn, it's just like I just got tired of listening to all the bickering.
Yeah, I mean, I know I know I've seen her in one other thing. It seems like I can't. There was some other show, and like a guest appearance or something on it. But the only other thing besides that, her own little sketches there that I really know her from is obviously Tiny Tina.
Oh, and you know, in the show, she has to play an interracial lesbian.
Oh well, yeah. She's definitely on the leftist side of the fence.
I'm sure you can handle yourself, but if anything happens to Roland, make sure nothing happens to Roland.
The Kathleen Kennedy formula, right?
Have you been watching those South Park specials?
Oh yeah. And I'm not even a South Park fan, and I've been watching.
I'll save your goddamn life. That'll buy you a couple of
So you've seen
Set out.
the Panterverse, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, of course.
Did you watch like the Incredigreed special?
Yeah, well, yeah, whatever the latest one is, I've seen that one too.
The one where I think it's the latest one. The one where it's all about the OnlyFans.
Oh wait, no, the one I saw was about the Ozempic, where
Okay.
where all the women in town, you know, the older women in town, the 40-something-year-olds are buying up all the Ozempic, and Cartman can't get it because doesn't have a diabetes diagnosis, and
Yeah.
so they make up their own batch of the shit, and then the women steal it from them or whatever.
Blue tights. Apparently, it's pretty easy to synthesize.
Yeah. Little kids are doing it in their basement.
Yeah, I like their new format. I guess they got dropped by Comedy Central, which is weird because they still show the reruns of their shows on Comedy Central all the fucking time.
Yeah, I think Comedy Central is also owned by the same people that own HBO Max, so yeah, that makes sense.
And it might just be easier for them to do like a special versus, you know, episodic shit, seasonal shit.
Yeah, and actually they've done those specials have done pretty well. Like I said, I'm not even a South Park fan, and I've enjoyed them. So.
Yeah, I think I've watched every episode of South Park this year, and all the specials. So I think I watched every episode of South Park in like 4 nights.
Yeah, I watched the kind of kicked off for me the one where they were mocking fucking Harry and Meghan. Yeah, how they don't want attention, but they're always fucking seeking attention. They're always pissed
Yeah,
off when they don't
on
get
national
attention.
TV, talking about how they
Yeah, how they hate attention. They get a billionaire Oprah Winfrey to interview them because they absolutely positively hate fucking having attention on them. Yeah, that's funny. I think that's like that. I think that was like a special too. I kind of remember that one coming out like last year or something. And I was like, yeah, it's funnier shit. And of course, Doomraker's always telling me, he's like, hey, you got to check this. You got to check this South Park special out. You know. But lately, I've been watching so much. Like, I've moved away from so much of the political shit. Like, you know, I was all about the politics. I mean, all about the politics. I still, you know, obviously, you know, dip my toe in it quite a bit, but I've more kind of gotten into some of this stupid fucking YouTube drama shit. And the fucking
Boogie's cancer.
Well, yeah, that kind of shit for sure is in a mix. But you know, again, stuff like the video games reviews and fucking critics, and, you know, the TV show critics. You know, I've kind of always liked some of that stuff anyway, to a certain extent. But yeah, I mean, I've been watching tons of that. I mean, nerdrotic stuff, geeks and gamers. You know, all the guys who are at least moderates or fucking conservative that you know, fucking shit on Disney and all this kind of shit. I've been watching the fucking shitload of that stuff. So naturally, you know, South Park, you know, everybody's talking about the South Park specials and how it fucking shits on this or that, and how accurate it is in some way. And of course, you know, it also parodies the side that I kind of like, which are the people who just fucking, I mean, they'll bitch over fucking anything just to say that, yeah, see how shitty it is. I mean, like they'll grasp at straws, you know. They won't even give it a little bit of a devil's due or anything, right?
Right.
I mean, it's like, okay, yeah, it's shitty, but I mean, goddamn, the animation on it is actually pretty good, you know, or something, you know. So yeah, the message, the fucking wokey shit, and all that is bad, yes, of course. But I mean, you have to admit that, you know, the graphics or the animation or whatever it is we're talking about, it's actually, you know, not bad. But now I watch a lot of those people like Melanie Mac and Nerdrotic and Geeks and Gamers. Yeah, obviously because a lot of it's echo chamber shit. I like hearing shit I think, right? But
Sure.
But you know, every now and again, I'm kind of like, I mean, goddamn people. I mean, let's be honest about the shit that's shit, and honest about the shit that's good, right? You're allowed to do both. And that, there's been a couple of examples, like really good examples. That's like, why in the hell are they making these characters so fucking shitty that nobody wants to play? If you get out there, you might be able to get some health. If you get out there, you might be able to get some damn health. Characters that look like shit that nobody wants to play anyway. This does not make a lot of sense. Case in point, Star Wars Outlaws. Like, one of the biggest criticisms of that game right now is like, why is she so fucking ugly? And I'm like, yeah, it's kind of shallow, but, you know. Good question.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I mean, if I have the option whenever I'm playing games, I try to make the hottest chick possible.
I mean, if I'm going to play,
dress up.
I mean, again, there's nothing wrong with a little realism, but the thing about video games, I would argue for most people, if I'm playing a video game, I don't want to see the shit I see when I walk out the door or when I look in the mirror, right? When I look in the mirror, I don't want to see the same shit on my screen, right? I'm looking for an escape. You know, generally speaking.
Yeah.
And I don't think I'm alone in that. I think that's generally the case with most people who are playing video games. They want an escape from, reality or normality or whatever. You want to, experience something different, right? But yeah, let me jump in here and see what the fuck I'm dealing with. But yeah, it's like I don't know, man. It's like you couldn't, and the thing of it is, in that particular case, like what I'm talking about with the Star Wars Outlaws, they used a model for the character and then totally took the model and kind of made her ugly, so to speak.
Reskinned it and
did
a bad
so,
job.
yeah, just totally like fucking said, okay, we're not going to have a hot chick in here. It's not going to happen. Not going to do it. We're going to hire a model and then use nothing about her for our game. And I think, most people were kind of like, I don't know. That seems a little odd. Seems a little like, you kind of done that shit on purpose. And, they'll take it to some people will take it to the extreme. It's like, why are you specifically making women much more masculine and men much more feminine in these games? Like, well, unfortunately, I think we know what the answer to that question is. There's an obvious agenda for that, but yeah, that's kind of shit I'll occasionally watch, right?
I'm legally obligated to tell you, I ain't a real doctor.
But yeah, now the boogie drama shit's been pretty funny lately. But yeah, I kind of wonder, the turtle shields, I think, don't the turtle shields require you to give up some health? Yeah, they do. So in this case, I'm not ready for that, so we'll get shit of that one too. We'll just take the cash. Make sure we are loaded up. My thing is, oh shit, that one throws too. Nice. My thing on that too is if you're going to make a realistic character, so to speak, you probably ought to have some really good fucking writing and shit. You gotta have something. What's one of the best looking games come along in a long time? Stellar Blade. Everybody was wanting to play some Stellar Blade. And why is that? Got a couple of hot chicks in it.
Couple hot chicks. There's another one that had like the on the character creation they had the ass sliders. So you could make them have the most fucking.
There's a couple games like that. She's a specific character, the main character, Eve.
So you don't get
from Stellar Blade.
So you don't get to modify her.
No. I think her dimensions are already speaking for themselves. I think that's what had the lefties up in arms. Was it, they didn't take a fucking smoking hot supermodel and then turn it into a man. Ah, damn, dude, you're gonna die hard here. You're gonna die hard here, brother. But yeah, I was like, man, I hope they bring fucking Stellar Blade on PC. Right now it's a
PS5.
PS5, yeah. Nah, yeah, there was a lot of pushback on that. Like,
Look alive out there.
in fact, she wasn't made to appear more manly. And I think like like initially, the person who helps you out, wakes you up, whatever the origin is for Eve, she's a hot chick too. So yeah, they couldn't win with that. They were good. Of course, it winds up being an uber popular game.
I'll find you sooner or later.
Fuck y'all. Jesus.
Look out!
God damn it, Bruiser's tough. Let alone that big ass nomad. Ooh. Just die already. Just fucking die already. Jesus Christ. Leave us alone, motherfucker. You want attacking me. Damn, that ain't phasing his ass. Ah, damn, gotta get around that shield for one thing. Woo! I've got a little bit of ammo. Come on, I need some help, people. God damn it. Come on, God damn it. Throw it, motherfucker! Jesus Christ. I must have this motherfucker set on high or some shit.
Well, they're all leveled higher than you.
Yeah. I'm moving through this thing a little quicker than needed. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I think I'm doing over here. I don't know what the fuck I think I'm doing over here. Best views. Best viewers, buddy. I got the best viewers on the web. Best viewers on the web, NJO.
A fantastic day for capitalism.
Yeah, good old Stellar Blade.
Don't have too much fun.
It's almost like when you let people choose what they want to watch or play. Those Democrats' talking points kind of loose. Ah,
Here you go.
goodbye that bitch. Damn. Standing here soaking up bullets. Standing here soaking up bullets.
This one's mine.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's yours alright, bitch.
That was satisfying, huh?
Yours alright, bitch.
That was pretty good. Fuck it.
Okay, we'll take some ammo. We'll take some grenades. Got a couple more big boys over here. Oh, we ain't got more in. Taskmasters aren't as tough, though. What the fuck? Oh, you can't bring him up. Not as tough, but tough. You ain't getting through that shield. Run, motherfucker!
You're moments from death.
That motherfucking son of a bitch.
Wasn't my time.
Ah, damn! Come on, motherfucker. Come on, motherfucker! Ah, so close, so close. Motherfucker! Best viewers on the internet, baby. Yeah, I'm falling apart in here. I think I'm rank 11, maybe. Level 11, not sure what they are at this point.
Stay still.
One in one hand, shit in the other, baby. One in one hand and whip in the other. Like a fucking turret. That's what was eating me up last time. Ah, damn it, come on. No way. Jesus Christ.
Who's next?
Just put a little distance between us and that down there. Come on, damn it. Some health would be great. Dang. How the hell am I running out of ammo over here, people? How the hell am I running out of ammo over here?
Yeah, I like that. Hey Ash, what you playing?
Yeah, I like it. Boom, 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 boom. keyboard's a little wobbly here.
Did you break a peg?
Yeah, I had to pull the legs off of it. One of them kind of got a little weak. A little too much smashing, I think. A little too much smashing. What's your schedule looking like now?
I don't go back to work until the 22nd.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, that's a hell of a bit of time off, huh?
2 weeks.
So all this shit is out of my price. Out of my price.
Yeah, I'm just kind of chilling. I got all this fucking time off and nothing really planned. So we were thinking about going down to like Myrtle Beach or Ocean City or something, but with the hurricane coming in, that's just not going to be a good time.
Yeah.
So plans are up in the air. Don't really know what we're going to do. Might run up to the Great Lakes, go to Put in Bay a night or two. But like, I think it was $2,400 just for 5 nights up there on that island.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
And that was just the hotel.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So might go up there a couple nights. Head back down to Cleveland. Go to Dogfish Brewery. Then head out west on Bourbon Trail.
Ah, damn.
Go check out some distilleries and shit. Go do some booze cruising.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, I was gonna say if you can. Yeah, you could definitely go somewhere other than the south, like beach wise.
Right.
But yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. Yeah, that sounds like a good option.
And then go hit the Bourbon Trail, go do some booze cruising, circle down, maybe check out Mammoth Caves for a day. I heard it's pretty cool. It's like one of the largest naturally formed cave systems in all of North America.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, it's a big deal. Louisville used some of the cave for. They have this drive-through holiday event where they have all these Christmas lights and stuff under it. And it's. I mean, yeah, it's pretty massive.
Yeah. So we don't really have any definite plans. We're just gonna wing it by ear and spend some fucking money.
But yeah, if you can get to, god damn, I had to take that. Should not have had to take that. If you can get to like Cleveland, shit like that, that'd be a blast, dude. God damn it, come on! What the fuck?
Better than sitting in a fucking hotel at the beach watching the fucking hurricane.
Yeah, truthfully, yeah. Or just seeing the same old shit you've seen at the beach. Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Man, I remember going to Ocean City fucking, I don't know, 7 years ago. And just walking down the boardwalk. And yeah, I mean, you've been to the beach. You know those boardwalks, they're fucking like 12 miles long. So we're walking from the hotel down to this like shitty little amusement park. It has like a Ferris wheel and a slingshot ride and a couple roller coasters. And I'm walking down this pier and it's like, man, that's like the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. And then you walk 10 feet, it's like, oh my god, that's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. And you walk like 10 more feet. There's just so many pretty people.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Man, the beach is for pretty people. The beach is for pretty people. this shit does not work against badasses, apparently. Yeah, which I'm kind of not surprised about.
You don't have your, you're not using your siren powers or nothing?
Yeah, I
man?
just tried. It didn't work on the badass.
No.
Apparently. It's not too surprising, right? Man, come on. I can't hit these motherfuckers. They're like one level higher than me. I can't hit them any harder than this. Yeah.
Yeah, might have to go back and grind a bit.
Yeah, I might have jumped into this area a little too soon, maybe. Shit's out, right? Yeah, shit, everything's higher than me. What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah. I got plenty of keys, but I don't think I need to be using them yet. Oh, so where does it get? Where do we go? Where do we go? I mean, this just seems like the right place to be, right? I should be here now.
Yeah,
at this point in the ball
if you
game.
want to skip, if you want to skip a handful of side quests, for sure.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I could go back and do some societies. Try to level up a little bit. Is there a, I think there's a travel thing over here, right? I beat this game a few times, but... Okay. The Bloodshot Stronghold.
Fight for Sanctuary.
Is that a... Oh, that's a DLC. Which I've got. DLC.
It says you didn't have it.
Yeah, I know. I've got a bunch of DLCs. Apparently I don't have that one. Okay. Oh yeah, these are the DLC things here. What it is. So yeah, apparently I don't have these. And I don't have the other one. Where the fuck is Sanctuary?
This is like the first area, isn't it? Yeah, I think this is the very first area.
So apparently, yeah, I haven't got the fucking Sanctuary yet.
That would make sense why you're not a little bit higher leveled.
Yeah, I thought that was one of the very first things you did, right?
Yeah, because you mentioned you had all those keys, but you don't have a way to spin them because you don't have Sanctuary yet.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be spending them on her yet anyway. Yeah, these are more pushover. What am I, level 11?
Yeah.
Might have missed a few sideys over here. Might have been getting ahead of myself a little bit. A liar's brother's a liar's bird. God damn, what am I stuck up on? Not that it matters. Hell, I'm not even taking any fucking damage over here. Let's get another ride. Hell down the road here. See if we can find another quest, right? Another little sidey. What are they trying to get me to do? Go back to Three Horns Divide? Ba, 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 ba. Anybody ever been in those situations where you just didn't feel like gaming shit, hardly anything?
That's how I'm feeling right now, brother.
And you're like, the only thing that I like really want to play is something I've played time and time again, maybe, or something
Well,
I've been
I'll tell you
to
this
before.
much. I'll tell you this much. Later, I'm gonna play some Destiny 2. I'm gonna do all my weekly shit. Hopefully get some good drops. I'm almost pinnacle capped. So that'll be nice when I get pinnacle capped and I can quit playing it. And then, yeah, I'm really just looking forward to WoW coming out on the 26th.
Well, see, I mean, that's you even have that to look forward to. Like you have your, I mean, you have your fucking. You're like, man, I'm gonna get on Destiny. I'm gonna do my weeklies. I'm gonna get my pinnacle caps. I mean, you even have that to look forward to, right?
Yeah. However,
And then you know, like, when is it? Next month? Is it September or
No.
October? One
For
of
what,
them.
WoW?
Yeah, for WoW.
WoW's like 3 weeks away.
3 weeks. Okay. But then
Like 2.5.
yeah, you know, you got that to look forward to. It's like, like that's like I'm in a, you're like I'm in a kind of a gaming rut at the moment. I really got some shit to fucking look forward to. I've tried so much shit recently. It's been like, and a lot of it's just the same old fucking shit. Sadly, goddamn, look at this guy go. Sadly, I couldn't get the Dead Space 2 to work. I got through Dead Space. That was a long fucking grinder too. But I did.
I couldn't get Fear to work. I couldn't get Doom 3 to work. I guess they just don't have Windows 11 support.
But I did, yeah, and I even ran it with fucking like run under Windows 10 compatibility or Windows 7 compatibility and all that shit.
You know, I bet I
No
could
dice.
probably get this game to work on the ROG Ally, but yeah, on my computer, like Doom 3, I couldn't even move it over to my primary display. I rebooted my computer, left the laptop lid shut, and then booted the game up, and I still wanted to display it on the laptop lid instead of my primary display. Even though the computer couldn't see the laptop, it would force it over to it, so. I was thinking Doom 3 was like one that was kind of completely different than the rest. It was more of like a horror game. But no, I mean Destiny 2 feels like a fucking job. I don't know WoW's gonna feel like a job when it comes out. But it's fun. I'll hit level 80 and then I'll start PvPing again.
Yeah, I don't. Like I said, I don't know what it is. It's like when we were playing Master Jedi and Fear the Beard, and we were playing some fucking COD the other night. Honestly, that's the most fun I've had in games in a long time. And I know COD is kind of like that COD situation. I mean, I know that's what's missing, part of it. Like, man, I miss not playing COD like that. At least every now and again. I mean, you get tired of it, but every now and again, you know, good to have a little COD in the mix, I guess. At least for me. But yeah, I've tried so much shit.
That could be the issue.
Past month or so, yeah. I've just tried so much shit, and it's like, none of it's really satisfying. Why does it look like that motherfucker's right over there? Come on, boost it, bitch. Yeah, I mean, that could be it too. Like, I've just tried to play so much shit. But I'll tell you, the most fun most fun I've had, truthfully, in the longest time was running those fucking Resident Evils and shit.
I can see that.
Yeah, they were great. I see why people love that shit. And like I said, I like Dead Space, even though I had to restart it a couple times. I liked it. I just wish I could get Dead Space 2 to work so I could finish that story. But I did start Callisto Protocol, and it's like an updated version of Dead Space. It reminds me of Dead Space quite a bit, actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I never even heard of that one.
Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. Oh, Exit 2 Sanctuary. Okay. So am I allowed to actually go into Sanctuary? I thought I had.
Yeah, when Destiny 2 came out, like the new expansion here, I was having a lot of fun just because there's a lot of shit to do. There's a lot of things that were like straightforward, easily accomplishable, took some time. I played probably nothing but Destiny 2 for 3 days.
Yeah.
And then after that, I was like, I got my build going. And I had to cycle around a couple pieces of gear because I was rocking like 123 discipline. So I had a whole bunch of like engrams and kept rolling on like new gloves, so that way I could get closer to 100. And I've almost got 3 different stats at 100. I'm doing like resilience, discipline, intellect build, and now it's just fucking try to get pinnacle cap. So it's a grind. It feels like a job. I'm not exactly having fun doing, the same fucking seasonal helm missions a couple times a week, and then running the Nightfall Vanguard bullshits.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I kind of get that. And honestly, I like some of those, like the Nightfalls and shit.
Yep.
It's just something to do, the same old shit, but it is interesting.
And then I've just got like a nasty fucking build right now where I can counter all champions. I've got my sidearm does unstoppable. My submachine gun is the only one that can break barriers, and then the Thunderlord is just passively good against overloads.
So there you go. You even got you a good solid build.
And where I only play the one character, there's no point for me to even run the legendary law sectors. I already got every fucking exotic.
Now on WoW, you're looking forward to Battlegrounds, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I might actually try to find a good community that does rated Battlegrounds and stuff and work on my conquest this time around.
Gonna do some competitive shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I just wish there was a really good DPS I enjoyed playing for like 2s and 3s. Feral Druid's okay, I guess. I just don't really care too much for its play style. I'd rather play Balance, but Balance, being a caster, they're more support than they are blow somebody up.
Mm-hmm.
And then I hate doing, like in 2s and 3s, I hate playing a healer just because now almost every match that you play is going to be fucking 15, 20 minutes long. I kind of prefer doing double DPSs for 2s because that way you're either going to win in 3 minutes or lose in 3 minutes and move on to the next one.
Gotcha. Yeah, I actually signed up. Now the crazy thing is, I was like looking for anything to play, and I signed up for. I say I ain't even met these motherfuckers yet. That shocks me. That shocks me. I must have been too anxious to get out of town.
What'd you sign up for?
Yeah, I was just anxious to play anything, so I signed up for Xbox Game Pass in hopes that Brian and I would play some Wildlands. He hadn't given two shits about that.
Hey, Roland's boys caught this Hyperion jerk bag trying
trying to sneak into the city.
All right, so what do I gotta? Oh, I gotta stab his son of a bitch, right?
Dude needs
Or
service
shoot him?
bad. Get over here. You're gonna be my operating assistant.
Yeah, I was hoping we would do some.
Make a small incision just below his sternum. But be careful. We don't want to nick the coronary artery.
Wildlands, but yeah, we didn't do that yet. Sure, we will eventually, but I actually found the I found that game Callisto Protocol, which I'd heard of it, and I saw it on Xbox. I was we'll play that.
You helped me reach Sanctuary, Minion, and for that, you deserve a reward.
But yeah, for the most part, I'm just kind of at a like I know the kind of game you know, the kind of games I'd like to play, but Brown Rocks.
Yeah.
Just what the hell? This guy sending me on something I don't remember.
Yeah, I feel you there. I'm kind of in a gaming slump. I haven't even beat Elden Ring yet. The DLC.
Yeah.
I got my ass whooped by Bale for like 5 hours straight, and after I beat him, I pretty much just put it down. I'm back to it.
Looks like the hiding space for my super secret stash just fell apart.
Good old Bale the Dread.
So, congratulations! You successfully subverted my meticulously planned challenges. Why don't you go check out the stash?
Yeah, I was looking at I think it's Conan. Saw a stream earlier on YouTube. This streamer I watched, she was playing Conan, and Conan has been kind of a consistent, you know, been somewhat of a consistent thing you can go back to, and yeah, particularly where they're adding stuff to it. And I think they're actually working on a new map for that. So that is that'll be, yeah, if they do a new map, a new area, something other than the Isle of Sipta, which was a big letdown actually. That would be worth jumping back into, I think.
I've actually been playing. I mean, I do a lot of media consuming while I'm at work, especially night shifts. But one that I've been playing that you actually might enjoy, and it'd be easy to stream. If you need a copy of it, I can send it to you. It's Advanced Wars. It's on the Nintendo DS. I've just been playing it on an emulator, and it's pretty good. It's kind of like chess. You move all your pieces, they move all their pieces, and
so I kind of inspired.
It's pretty interesting.
And not the fun ask you for.
Advanced Wars, huh?
Yeah, depending on like what terrain you're standing on, you get better defenses. Like if your units are in a city or in the mountains, they've got better resilience to attacks than being in open plains or on the street type of thing. And they've got naval units, infantry, ground units, air units. It's a nice little 2D. It's a nice little 2D sprite game. It's a little bit like chess. And then of course, you got natural counters, right? Artillery is going to be really good against ground units, and missiles and anti-air are going to be real good against distant units and shit like that. It's a pretty good one.
So it sounds a little RTS-y to me.
Not really, because it's not real time. It's like you move all your pieces where you want to move, then your enemy gets to move all their pieces where they want them.
Ah, okay. It's a turn-based then, yeah.
Yeah, it's a turn-based. But I just wanted something I could play with the S Pen on my tablet, so I've been playing that. I've been playing some Golden Sun. Just some shit I can play at work on my tablet.
Oh yeah, nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with that. And it's called Advanced War.
Advanced Wars, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll look that one up.
Yeah, you'll have to get Nintendo DS emulator. And then if you need the ROM, I can send it to you.
Let's try out the fire weapon first, huh?
And I mean, I guess there is a bit of a story to it. So I don't know if you'd maybe want to start with the one for Game Boy Advance and then move up because, the first one, you're the orange country and you're fighting the blue and the yellow and the greens. But after you kind of whoop them into submission, they become allies in the later games to help you fight the Black Hole Army.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a little bit of a story to it, but you don't necessarily have to play the first one first. I do enjoy this one because it had some more interesting features with it. Where the Nintendo DS, it had 2 screens. So there's some missions where there's actually you're fighting on 2 fronts. One of the fronts is kind of like NPC controlled, but you have to build units and send it to the second front while you're fighting on the other front, and
These Hyperion fashions, take that, gat lover.
it makes sense whenever you see it.
A shock weapon will zap a shield away quicker than you can say. But now armored targets like damn Hyperion robots can take a lot of damage.
How about that?
Now let's try out Talbot's flag. He should be easy enough to finish off. Switch to another weapon and hit him again. Great! The weapons work, and you're ready to take. If you want to purchase any elemental weapons like these, you could always buy some from your friend.
You can always buy some from your old pal.
Neighborhood arms dealer.
And I know you said that your tablet is a bit older, so I don't know if it would have the ass in it to run a DS emulator if you
Hang
wanted
on,
to
I'm
do it
gonna be
the-
right back. Yes. I'm definitely gonna go watch this podcast I've been wanting to watch. Starts at 6 and it is almost 6 o'clock. So we had quite a few people drop in on us here. I do appreciate that. Had as many as 6, 7 in there at one time. But if anybody liked anything they saw, and I can't imagine what that would have been, we do like follows. We appreciate everybody dropping in. We're going to try to stream some more stuff. I'm going to get back into Borderlands, get my bearings on it, do some Sanctuary missions, and probably try to finish up Callisto Protocol as well at some point. Other than that, I'm not sure. I'm kind of at a gaming drought at the moment. I'm really not. I go through that. Seems like more and more now, but it used to be every so often. But yeah, it seems a little more and more. But yeah, we'll definitely be back in streaming again. Thanks for everybody who